Hello, we are Team Capitronicos, and we are excited to present our innovative solution for Remington Challenge at Innovation Meetup 2025. As the competition name suggests, we are here to innovate, and that's exactly what we've done with our next generation shaver. Our team is conformed by 5 students of the Mechatronics Engineering major: Gilberto Montes Reyes, Jesús Alonso Medina Torres, Sebastián Treviño Escobar, Nicola Villadeón, and me, Oliver Vicencio Martinez.
Our project was developed using three important patents. The first one was from Philips, the second one from Remington, and the last one from Hitachi company. Well, the first one helped us to develop a triple blade shaver with circular heads. The next one was using to develop a vacuum system in the shaver. And the last one helped us to develop a helical flow system to improve section in small devices.
Our prototype is designed for efficiency, durability, and user comfort, improving on existing models by enhancing hair collection, motor performance, and ease of use. It features three helical spindle system for a smooth, irritation-free shave and an optimized dual intake vacuum system that captures hair both at the center of each spindle and through surrounding slits, preventing mess and clogging. We prioritized lightweight, water-resistant materials for reliability and ergonomic design for easy handling. We also refined the prototype to testing and iteration, optimizing suction power, performance, and cost to ensure a market-ready product that meets both consumer expectations and industry standards.
What we brought to the table is a shaver with improved placing of the suction points that prevent blockages. This will ensure a continuous efficiency all while maintaining a three-helical spindle system for a smooth, irritation-free shave.
Desirability and consumer impact. For traditional electric shaver, leave behind hair clippings and create a mess. Our innovative solution is integrate a highly efficient vacuum system that captures hair through a dual suction system, one that at the simple core and another through edge light insurance. Uh, Effortless cleanup with a cost-efficient design and a classic three-helical spin system with smooth, erasure-free shave. The result, a clean and smooth, comfortable shaving experience without a mess. For this, we made two surveys in general public and one about our product. So we're gonna move next in those slides. For the first survey, we have what type of beer do you have? 57% of our surveys shows that they have a short and trim beard. This means that they have little hair and doesn't bulk up like big beards have. And 36% has a full beard, means it's a bit more bulky and a bit more leave a mess when shaving. For the second question, we have how often do you trim or maintain your beard? Here we have a mix of options. We have a 29 and 3-way 29% on every 2 weeks or more, every 2 or 3 days, or weekly. For the third question, we have what beard care product do you use? We see an astounding 71% of people use razors and 3% use shavers. For our fourth question, we see that we do you experience any beard problem? Here's our 50-50 way. People do experience, but others don't. This means that those people that don't have it maybe don't have a lot of beard or hair grow on their face, so maybe they don't experience those problems. But the people they do, that's where our innovation comes in. And for our last question, we have what is your main reason for growing a beard? And 29 and 29% says is for fashion or comfort. For our second survey, we have how often do you shave? This is a very important question for our product because we need to know how regularly people shave and how regularly will people be using our product. And we see that 56%, over half of our survey, will use it weekly, and 22 and 22% will use it every 2 or 3 days or occasionally. For our second question, we see, do you currently use a vacuum shaver? So here, 78% don't use it because it's a fixing system, but we're trying to innovate a bit on that way. For the third question, we have how important is easy cleanup after shaving? And this question is so many important for our innovation. And we see that as 67% said somewhat important, but at 33% is extremely important. We notice that nobody put in extremely not important. So it's something to see there. For our fourth question, we see that we ask, would you be interested in a shaver that capture hair without maintenance or and low cost? And a lot of people, 78% said yes, and 22% says maybe. For this question is very important for us. How important is skin comfort for you? We see that 33% is somewhat important, and as astonishingly, 67% is extremely important. Again, noticing that nobody said it's not important. In this question, we asked them which feature interests you the most about our product. We see that 67% is all of the above, meaning the 11 and 22% of some iteration of free shaving, others, or low prices compared to competitors, or high capture efficiency. So we're covering a lot of area with this. And for our last questions, we have, would you be willing to try and review this product? 100% of our survey answers yes. So they're willing to try this new innovation on themselves. That speaks a lot.
Here we can see all the direct and indirect costs in production. If we sell it at $50, we are going to have a 45% in revenue.
For our manufacturing process, we divided it by 5 main areas. The first one counts of the electronic components or electronic board. We begin the process with an SMT machine. It's perfect for the design of these PCBs. Processing to welding, the cleanliness with the formal chemical, which is perfect for these electronic components. Finally, with a quality control and testing of them. Then in the motor area, we have the principal gear assembly, which we talked about before in the design of our product. This gear assembly goes to a warm gear, and which is the suction fan, connecting them to the quality control. Adjacent of it, we have the connection of the blades and adding a protective mesh, which is perfect for the preventing any irritations in the skin or rashes that could be caused by the direct contact of the blades in it. For the metal area, this is something additional, thinking about that this process could be done in the manufacturing. We begin with the raw material, which is steel, then the hobbing, which is principally for gears. This is a process for gear. Then we go to the heat treatment process, which is the final process in the metals, which is shared with the blades. These blades go through lamination, stamping, grinding, and finally polishing, going through the heat treatment process. These gears and blades connect to the motor area, well, I mentioned before. In the molding area, as a raw material, we have pellets or best called resins. These resins are loaded into our molding machine and making sure that every calibration is correct. Finally, for this molding process, I've got to mention that we're using thermoplastic, so we can do a regrind and make it more eco-friendly. As every plastic process, it needs to go to a quality inspection, that there is no flash or some sort of short shots in this. We go to the final assembly where we connect our electronic and motors, the battery, then into the circuit and the housing, which connects with our molded. As a final quality inspection, we check the functionality and that everything's working perfectly, so we have something safe for a user for packing and finally ready to ship. This is a simulation without the metal area and how it would look in the manufacturing. This is just to check how the flow will go in the process. It is made in Technometrics by Siemens. For the safety and compliance, we address some potential risk and we implemented some key features for them. So as I mentioned before, in the process, we made this blade enclosure technology, so we prevent this direct contact with the skin that can prevent this irritation, cuts, and etc. In the overheating protection system, we know that as something electronic and that it's constant motion, it will cause some temperature or overheating. So we have to know how to extend this device lifespan and that it is incorrect temperature. The sealed vacuum chamber is just to prevent some clogging and that it is ensured correctly. And this also is for the efficient suction or vacuum design. As we know, this can be used in the bathroom or any other area that it is open to humidity and water. So we need to have these water-resistant materials for the safe use in these damp conditions and reducing any sort of risk about electric hazards.
We use AI tools like ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and Microsoft Copilot to streamline our solutions and enhance our decision-making by offering valuable insights.
This innovative shaver combines everyday technologies into a compact, efficient design, offering a mess-free shave for busy individuals. This is the end of our presentation, and we hope that our product is of your liking. With this, we hope that we see each other in Cancun.